Hi guys, it's Rike and welcome to another video. If you're new here, my name is Rike and I review a lot of activewear. So if you're interested, just, keep watching. So today we have another top 5 episode, if you will, in the top 5 series. I've done a good few already. You will be able to find that in a playlist on my channel if you're interested in the other episodes. And today we'll be talking about top 5 joggers. Because how important is it to have a good pair of joggers? Very important, at least I think so. And I have like different requirements for my joggers. I like them for like, there's certain ones that I like to wear for like every day, if I don't want to put on pants. But there's also some that I just like for chilling at home. So there's gonna be like a few different ones. But all in all, there's a few requirements that I have for all of them. We want them to be soft. We want them to be comfortable. And also very important, we want them to be stretchy. And, ideally, because I said soft, I would also want them to be like kind of, brushed on the inside, kind of soft. So that's also one. And of course I want them to be high-waisted too. I've definitely tried on a few joggers that were kind of more like a mid to low rise, which is like, why would you do this? I want to be comfortable, which means for me at least, I want my belly button to be covered. So yeah, those are kind of like the main requirements, but we will see if some of them fulfill them, some of them don't. And as per usual with my top 5, I will go like from the bottom, which is not the bottom because it's still top 5, to the top 1 to build some anticipation. But also I will give you like one negative example, something like a pair of joggers that I just don't like and I don't wear it like a lot, and that has a lot of like negative aspects. A lot of the requirements I have for a jogger are not like, they're not fulfilled basically. So we start with that one. So we see the bottom, the literal bottom, and then how the other joggers do it better basically. So get ready to see my top, not my top 5, my bottom jogger, the pair that I really do not like, and let's talk about why. So this is the negative example. We have a Popflex Active tie-dye jogger here. They've only done this like as like a kind of capsule collection basically. It's been a while. They have not come back and there's reasons for this. Let's go over it, shall we? So first of all, you could think, okay, they look cute, which is also what I thought. This is why I got them, because it's a cute blue tie-dye. It's not like too wild of a tie-dye. It's like a nice and soft tie-dye. I like the color, I like the print, I like the design. I don't have any issues there. So they're cute, but that's kind of where it ends, unfortunately. So they're like a super like simple like jogger cut. So like there's nothing special about them. We do have like your elastic waistband here with a drawstring so you can tighten them. And yeah, they're not soft. They're just like that sweatshirt material on the inside, but kind of a rough sweatshirt material. Because I know it you can have it softer. We do have pockets in the front and then one in the back here. One butt pocket basically. This is also where we can find the Popflex logo. Like it's cute how they did it. It's sparkly. I like that. We have some cuffs at the bottom here. And yeah, that's about it for the jogger. Why don't I like them? Like I said, they're not soft. They're also not really stretchy at all. Not stretchy, really not stretchy. I had to size up to a large with this one. I'm usually between a small and medium. I'm okay with sizing up to a large, but even the large is not flowy. It's like I size up to a large in joggers in order to get that like super flowy and like super oversized fit. This does not give me it. Also way too short. You will see that in the try on, but it's ridiculous how short they are, how still tight they are, how they just don't fit the way like I want a jogger to fit, especially like one that doesn't have any stretch. That's the type of jogger you want to fit oversized so you can still move comfortably, and they just don't do that at all. They're cute, and that's kind of where this ends. But let's not talk about this any further. Let's just see this on. Alright, really, as much as I want to like these because of, the look, because I love the color, I love the print, it's just like the fit is just not it. I mean, I had to size up like 1.5 sizes okay, fine, I can do that, I don't mind. But then I actually want them to be flowy, and they're just like so stiff, they're still tight. They're like, basically I have to really pull them up in order to get them high-waisted. Like if I didn't do that, they'd be here, which is not what I'm going for. They're still dipping a bit lower here in the bag. There's not enough space for my butt, even though I sized up 1.5 sizes. And yeah, they're stiff, there's no stretch in it, they're not like soft on the inside, they're just not cozy and comfortable. Yes, we have a drawstring that you can use, but I mean, also, like, my waist is small, right? And you can see, like, even if I didn't have the drawstring tied, yes, sure, there's a little bit of space, but there's definitely not a size large amount of space. And yeah, I mean, I understand that my thighs need a little more space, which is why I sized up 1.5 sizes, you know, but still, like, this is not it. And then the length is a joke, seriously. Like, this is how long we're talking. And, you know, if there wasn't the cuff, they'd go a little bit higher, so we would have like a capri length jogger, which is not what I wanted and which is not what this was supposed to be. So, yeah, they're cute if you're short. I think if you're short and you're not like super like thick in your thighs and your butt, you'd be absolutely fine with these. And even though they're not like soft on the inside, they're like not bad, but like still, this is not what I want from a jogger. I just want something comfortable, something cozy. And I don't mind if it's like a tight fitting jogger, but then usually they're a little more stretchy than the wide fitting ones. And the length is also like, I've never had a jogger that was this short. Like, no, this is a petite jogger basically. And I feel like if the length was a bit longer, maybe everything else would kind of fit a little bit better if they had planned it a little bit differently. But anyway, they didn't bring these back for a reason, I guess. And yeah, it's also, I think, I mean, the fabric it's nothing special. Like, it's not like super soft or cozy or anything. It's just like a normal sweatpant jogger like fabric. So there's nothing, you know, like there's nothing special about it except for maybe the tie-dye. And yeah, I mean, that was in a while ago. Again, also I've had these for like a long time already, and I definitely don't really wear them. And they're cute, but like in terms of the style, but that's really it. So yeah. All right, but let's get into the top 5. And just again, to make sure you know, this doesn't mean that, you know, number 5 is bad or anything. No, this is really my top 5. I do have like 1 or 2 more joggers than this. So this is really the top 5. These are the ones that I like to wear most. Yeah, so still definitely a top 5. So let's get into number 5. Number 5 is a Gymshark jogger. These are the Gymshark Pippa training joggers. So they're like more of a tighter fit, but they're still like super stretchy. You can see it here, a lot of stretch. They're very soft, and they're like this kind of more like flowy material. So not like your typical sweatshirt material, but more of a flowy, like loose and soft material, which is why I like them. And also like them because they have so much stretch. They are a good fit. We have pockets here in the front. We have that waistband with the drawstring as per usual. Very minimal branding for Gymshark. A little bit of glute, let me just get the hair off. A little bit of glute detailing here. And then we also have cuffs at the bottom, but they're not like too tight. They're a little tight maybe, but it's still like, you know, they're also a little bit stretchy still. Yes, like I said, they're like super like lightweight and like soft and stretchy and comfortable. And this is why I like them. Yeah. I will say that, you know, I've worn these quite a bit, and you can see that they start pilling a little bit, so they're not like going to be the ones that you can wear for like 10 years or so. And it's like, it's not super obvious, but it is there. I just want to note that. And I think it's also the material that tends to pill a little bit, like a little bit more easily. So they're not gonna be like the most durable joggers, but like for what I use them for, they're definitely really good. And it's not necessarily a jogger I would wear like for like going out or anything, but they're still like, they're super soft and comfortable. And like I said, they're not like super durable, but they do come in a lot of colors as well. You have a lot of options. Gymshark usually brings these back in different colors every now and then, so there's that as well. And they're just a great basic to have, just not like the most durable maybe. But let's see these on. Alright, here we have the Gymshark Pippa joggers in a nice red color. They are nice and high-waisted. The material is really like soft and lightweight and also very stretchy, and they're still kind of more of a tight-fitting jogger, but used to have like a little bit of looseness in you know, in the whole leg and stuff, so it's not so tight, but again, also since they're stretchy, it's also fine anyway. They have like nice deep pockets here in the front, but no zipper pockets, so I'm always like, if I put my phone in there, I'd be afraid of losing it a little bit. Like, you know, if you put it in there like this, it's not really secure, and it would just, you know, kind of fall out of it a little bit. And then in the back we have like slight detailing here, but not so much, so you can see it a little bit there. And yeah, nice drawstring here also, so you can tie it a little bit tighter, because the waist is definitely a little bit looser than the rest of the jogger, for me at least. And these ones, I think you can, they wear a little bit, they wear out a little bit more, so I feel like they're a little, because of the fabric that they are, you can see the pilling a little bit more than with some other joggers that I have. And I haven't had these for too long. I've used them quite some time, except especially for like camping, for example. So I really like these as, you know, just my sleep joggers basically. Because whenever I go camping, it's not super warm during the night, okay? It goes down to like 8 or 10 degrees Celsius. So you need something long to sleep in. I don't want to sleep in leggings because that's like too tight. But I found these to be like super perfect for that. And then you can still go to the, you know, washrooms and everything wearing these, so you don't need to change yet. So that's what I actually like use them for quite a lot. But yeah, I think they don't last as long necessarily, but they're still like super soft and comfortable. And especially if you just have them for like an at-home jogger and you don't actually take it out, these are really, really nice. I will say that the cuffs are a little bit tighter, but there's still some stretch to them, and there's also some length. So if you are like, if you have super thick ankles, maybe this will be a little bit tight for you. But even if you're taller, there's still like some length here. For me, they're full length on me, so you should be fine with that as well. And they do have these always like in a few different colors, and they bring them out quite a lot as well. And I'm not really like a big Gymshark fan, but like this, for example, has such minimal like branding with just this logo here, so I don't really mind. And I mean, they're just like soft and comfortable and stretchy, and yeah, cute. All right, let's talk about number 4. My number 4 are the Buffbunny Jewel joggers. So these are more of like a legging jogger hybrid, but definitely like less compressive than a pair of leggings. You definitely have more space, you have more jogger features than leggings features, or kind of maybe it's 50-50, it depends on, you know, how you want to see it. But I like these because the material is like insanely soft and comfortable. This is also like this brushed fabric, so the Nuber fabric that a lot of people love from Buffbunny. It hasn't really pilled or anything on me. Similar color as the Pippa joggers that I just showed you. Can you tell what my favorite colors are? Maybe. Again, these are super nice and high-waisted. We have that elastic here in the waistband. And interestingly, with this one, you have half a legging waistband. So here in the front, you have the legging, the jogger waistband, and here in the back you have the legging waistband. So your drawstring does not go all around your whole waist basically. Oops. But it just goes around the front of the legging, so then it ends here. I don't know if you've watched like my Buffbunny Nuber haul from like last late summer, I think. I did have these in the teal color. That's where I ordered them in first, and I pulled on the drawstring and then one side came out because it's basically sewn in here. So it's really just half a jogger waistband. Buffbunny refunded me, so don't worry about that. And it hasn't happened with these. I've pulled on this like hard to just make sure this wouldn't happen to these. So that's all good. We have your glute accentuation here in the back as well. And what I really, really like is that we have zipper pockets on both sides. So you have like really these like soft and like small zipper pockets. I mean, the pockets themselves are not small, but the zipper is like super delicate kind of. So you don't really see it when you have them on that they have zipper pockets. And you can see it's like a small zipper. There's not much happening around the zipper, so it's not like super obvious. And then we also have cuffs at the bottom. Again, not super tight here. It's nice and stretchy. And yes, let's just see these on. Alright, these Buffbunny joggers are definitely my favorite Buffbunny joggers of the styles that I have. Granted, I do not have the untamed joggers. So, because I know a lot of people are like, oh my god, these are the best ones that Buffbunny has, and they're more of a loose fit. I don't have them. My mom has them actually, because I gave them to her as a present. But still, like, from the ones that I have, these are my favorite. I don't gravitate towards them as often as I thought I would, but I really, really love them. I think why I don't is because it's just I don't have it in black, and believe me, I know I love colors, but like when I just throw like joggers over because I don't want to put on pants to go and run some errands, I usually do gravitate towards the black ones. But this is a super pretty color, and I should really definitely, you know, use it more often also for just running errands, because you can still like style this and it would look cute. Maybe it's more of a summer thing with colors, I think. Because if you just have like some nice small sandals and stuff, then, you know, I think it could be a great look. But yes, let's talk about them. So they're like a tighter fit, but they're still like super soft and super stretchy, which is what I really, really love. They don't have anything like super distracting here. We have like pockets, but they're like kind of disappearing. They have a zipper, which I also really appreciate, because zipper pockets are important for me, so I can make sure I'm not losing anything. And I like that they're kind of like, you know, very like small and kind of hidden. We do have a front seam, but it's like not super tight in the front, so you wouldn't notice it. We have the drawstring that you can use to make it a little bit tighter, and the drawstring is really just half a drawstring kind of. It just goes until here, and then in the back you really have that leggings bag with the V here. We have a Buffbunny logo on the side. So yeah, it's like this hybrid style where you basically have the legging bag and a tighter fitted jogger in the front. And then we have some cuffs down here, but they're not tight at all. So unlike some other cuffs from other joggers that can be super tight if you're a little bit taller and it goes further up on your calf, it's a no-no. I think these have a lot of stretch, and you can see it's basically still like kind of a 7/8 to full length on me. So if you're a little bit taller, it would still be fine. So that's really nice. We have no pockets on the back because it's more of this legging style, so you don't get them there, but like the zipper pockets in the front are really, really handy. And it's not as tight of a fit as a legging, and it's also not as compressive, but it's like you can still work out in these. So yeah, and yeah, I just like these. All right, next up we have some more cozy joggers, or some sweatpants, I guess. So these are from Roots, so that Canadian brand. They don't have a big logo on this one, because usually they have like a lot of like logo things happening. On these specific ones, they didn't, or they don't. And I mean, so I've had these for a while, so I don't exactly know, but I think these are their original sweatpants. And so when I went into the store and I touched them, they were like so insanely soft. I just had to have it because they were just like so comfortable, and it just blew my mind how great these were. So they're not like the cheapest, but they're kind of up there with like Buffbunny and Alphalete prices. So, but like it's just like so comfortable and so soft. And these are like so wide fitting ones, but they're still like stretchy. So they don't have like this tightness that, for example, the Popflex joggers had, even though they have like the same style. And I love that. And on the inside, it's kind of like a sweatshirt material, but it's a soft one. And you don't want to know how often I've worn these, and it's still soft on the inside. So it's super good quality. If you ever order from like Roots, you have to kind of get like one of these sweatpants. We have big pockets, not zipper pockets, but they're like super big. We have a drawstring here. They're not like necessarily like high waist. It kind of depends on how you wear them. For me, it works. I just have to tie them because the waist is also pretty loose, like with the whole the whole jogger basically, but like I said, I love that. And that you can make them, like you can wear them high-waisted, but you could also wear them a little bit lower if you wanted to. It kind of gives you that freedom, and there's not much detailing happening. I mean, you know, there doesn't need to be. We have cuffs at the bottom. They're also pretty loose, have also a little bit of stretch, so there's not going to be any tightness there. And I mean, kind of it has like a fake fly, I guess, here in the front. But yeah, these are so insanely soft, like so good, so cozy, so comfortable. Maybe not the best one for summer because it's, you know, they're quite warm, but like any other season, they'd be really, really perfect. And yeah, I just love these a lot. So yeah, let's see these on. Alright, here we have the first more loose fitting pair of joggers. These are from Roots. I've had these for quite some time, but they're like still so soft and comfortable. We don't really have a waistband here, but more of a, like just the drawstring. Still nice and high-waisted though, nothing cuts in. And they're like really nice and loose fitting, so you can see there's a lot of space, a lot of stretch also. So even though these are more of a loose fitting type of jogger, they're still like super stretchy. We have 2 pockets here, not zipper pockets, but still like kind of big enough to, you know, fit your phone secure and comfortably. So it's not gonna like fall out at all. I'm not afraid of that because they're super deep. We don't have any pockets in the back either, but you know, since you have the deep pockets here, that's just enough. They are more for 7/8 length on me, but the cuffs are not tight at all, so super nice and loose fitting, super comfortable. On the inside, they're also so soft, like, and still after like 2.5 years of intense wearing. And when I went to the store and I touched them, I was like, oh my god, yes, these are so great. They're not cheap, but they're like super good quality, and they're so comfortable and so soft. And also a little bit warm, so maybe not the perfect one for summer, but really, really good for all other seasons, basically. And if you usually tend to get a little bit chilly, of course we have like no accentuation here whatsoever, but like it's a jogger that I wear for chilling at home, literally, so I don't really need that. And yeah, I have nothing else to say. They're just cozy and nice and perfect. All right, we're getting closer to the top. We have number 2 coming up. Number 2 is the Alphalete Essential Jogger. So these are more of a tight fitting one again, but they have like this like structured, like thicker sweatpant material. So again, they're like nice and warm, so maybe not the best for like a super hot summer day, but they are really, really good for a lot of activities, for a lot of stuff. I've had these for a long time as well already. And I mean, you can see they've collected some like lint and stuff here on the inside of the waistband, but it's like not too much. And they still look like super great for the fact that I've had them for so long, and I also wear these a lot. I've worn these for like also a lot of different things. Like sometimes when I go and take my yoga pictures, I just put these on top of my leggings. Because even though they are tight fit, it still fits. I've worn these for curling. I've worn these for like, yeah, like I said, a lot of stuff. And yeah, they're a tight fit, but they're like not like the Buffbunny dual jogger tight fit kind of thing, but still a little bit more loose. And like I said, the material is also thicker, so it doesn't like, you know, show your body off as much as the dual joggers would. We have a drawstring here again, as per usual. They're nice and high-waisted. I mean, I guess like a little bit of like glue detailing with this like curved seam here. I don't know if you can see it well because it's black, of course, because black is the easiest color to wear. We don't have any cuffs at the bottom, so they just end like a normal pant basically. And we have like this Alphalete written on here basically, but it's not like, you know, it hasn't peeled off or anything because it's stitched in, so that's good. And yeah, I've had these for a long time. I've also have these in burgundy, I believe, but I don't wear them as often because the black is just so much easier to just pair with everything. So yeah, just a tip, get most of the things in black, at least for the joggers. I mean, I love colors, but for joggers, it's just a thing for me that I wear them more easily when they are in black, basically. But yeah, like I said, they're like thicker, they are really soft and also still stretchy. Not as stretchy as the Roots joggers or the Jewel joggers, I think, but still very nice and stretchy. And with these ones, we also have zipper pockets. They're a little bit more obvious because we have like, you know, this kind of teeny tiny covering here. And then the zipper is not as like kind of filigrane basically as the Buffbunny Jewel jogger one. But still, I like the zipper pockets on the joggers because it means everything's secure, nothing's gonna fall out. And let's just see these on. All right, we got some Alphalete here. These are the essential joggers, and they're definitely kind of essential. I do wear these a lot for like also just like going places. If I don't want to put on pants, we have a drawstring here so you can make it nice and tight, nice and high-waisted is what they are too. We have like a little bit of accentuation here in the back, but I mean, it's not super obvious. Zipper pockets, which I like because then everything is secure if I zip them up. And again, same as with the Buffbunny joggers, you can't really see them too much, but you do have like this flap of fabric here that kind of protects the zipper a little bit, which we didn't have with the Buffbunny one. So you would definitely see this a little bit more than with the Buffbunny joggers. Otherwise, front seam, but I mean, they're kind of not super tight. We have the Alphalete name on there. They are kind of a 7/8 to full length on me. No cuff down there, so nothing should be too tight. But they are definitely like tighter around my calves, but it's nothing that I notice a lot. It's just like then they're like not as stretchy as some other fabrics that we've already seen, but they're like it's really a structured fabric. It's a thick jogger, and yeah, so they're still stretchy enough for you to move and everything, but definitely feel a little bit tighter if that makes sense. Yes, we have a little bit of accentuation, but nothing wild. I don't know if I already said that or not, but you know, whatever. And yeah, I think these are like a super great all-round essential jogger to have. I've also worn them for curling when I tried it for the first time because I was like, oh God, what am I gonna wear? Especially because you sometimes go down, you know, on your one knee for like when you slide and stuff. And so I didn't want to wear a pair of leggings because I felt like I needed something thicker, and these were great for that as well, and I wasn't cold, so yeah. All right, are you guys ready for my number one? Drum roll, please. My favorite pair of joggers are the Amen Black Comfy Sweatpants. So I have these actually twice. Here and here. These are the same. I know it's black, so it's harder to see, but I have them twice because I like them so much. So I've bought one because I was like, oh my God, these are so soft, because I tried them on in the store, and then at some point, like, they had like a sale going on and like a discount code or something, and I just, you know, bought these again because I wore them so much that sometimes really I had to put them in the laundry, and then I was like, I want to wear them still, and you know, so because of that happening, I was like, I need a second pair. So these are like, have like a paper bag waist here, so that's a little bit different than the other joggers. We still have a drawstring though. And I will say that I've worn these a lot, and you can't see it necessarily, but for example, where you can see it is you have the drawstring here, and basically they have like a thing on top of, or like covering the actual drawstring end, I guess, the plastic here, but I lost this on one side, and on the other one I actually lost it on both sides. Now again, of course, that's not like super important, but I just want to take a note of that. Otherwise we have like this metal Amen logo here on the side. That's actually the logo they have on like most of their items, so it's not like unusual. And we have like big pockets, no zippers, but just big pockets, so you can still fit a lot of stuff. And then it's just very simple in the front and in the bag. And these are kind of a mix of tighter fit, but also still loose, so it's not neither kind of. But this material is so soft and comfy, and it's again more of a lightweight material, kind of cool to the touch as well. It's a little bit sensitive, so I think I scratched against something and have like a little bit of pilling on this part here. I'm not sure if it's easy to see or not, but you know, like you kind of have to be a little more careful, but then again it's black, so it's harder to see anyway, and I don't really care. And yeah, these are like, they have like a great look because they still look kind of like pretty and not like super just like slouchy and like sweatpanty, if you know what I mean. So they are great also to just wear if you know, if you still have like somewhere to go, but you want to be a little more fancy than just a pair of sweatpants, but you still don't want to put on pants, then these are also really great. They also do come in a few different colors. They definitely have a gray of this, and then they have more pants in this comfy soft fabric that might have a slightly different style, but like what I also really love is this paper bag waist, of course. It's like so comfortable, so flattering, and you will definitely see that in the try on clip. But yeah, also no cuffs at the bottom, so still very soft and nice. And these are also good for when it gets a little bit warmer because they're still like lightweight. But yeah, let's not talk about this much further. Let's just see it on. All right, here is my number one. These Amen joggers are like simply so good. I mean, this is why I have 2 pairs of them, right? We have this paperback waist, which really, I mean, like, you know, doesn't allow any like spillage up here. It's not tight at all. The drawstring is kind of in the middle of the paperback waist here. It's super high-waisted. As you can see, like my belly button's down there, and like even in the back it goes like super high. So they're so comfortable and so cozy. Nice and deep pockets here again. My phone is also secure in these because they're so nice and deep. So even if you can see, like it's not really poking out a lot at all. So zipper pockets not necessarily because they're so deep. That's really nice. We do have a front seam again, but they're so soft and like a paperback, you know, jeans. You have like a lot of like fabric here, but it's not awkwardly bunching or anything. We have like, you know, the metal logo here on the side. You don't really have much in terms of glute accentuation, but you don't need that because the waist is like, you know, so comfortable. I don't really care about anything else that's happening. They are 7/8 to full length on me, and there's no cuff or anything, and we have a little bit more space than in the Alphalete joggers around the ankles. And usually I don't like that, but with joggers I really don't mind because everything's already so loose anyway. And they are super stretchy. The fabric is super soft and thin. It's kind of like the fabric from the Gymshark joggers that we've talked about already today, but like it's less prone to pilling for sure. It is still like a little bit more luxurious. So quality wise, I would definitely also say this is a bit more or better than the Gymshark ones. And how they're done, like how the style of these kind of allows me also to just get away with wearing them to work sometimes. And I usually don't do that with joggers at all because, you know, there's a, you know, there's a cut somewhere what I can wear to work or what I'm willing to wear to work and whatnot. But like these actually, you know, I've done it a few times when I really was like, you know what, today I'm not putting on pants. And yeah, I've gotten away with it. And they're just like, because I guess they're kind of like a dress pant in terms of like the cut, which is why I think it works. And of course also the color helps. I will also say that, you know, they have these in like different colors and maybe slightly different styles, but this fabric itself is just like so good. And I also have like a jumper in this fabric, so soft, so good. So if you can get something in this fabric, it's just, you know, it's really comfortable. And this is why I love them so much. Like I said, I have 2 pairs of these for a reason. So yeah, and they're definitely more of a thinner one as well. So in winter, I haven't been wearing them very much. But now it's getting warmer again, so now is the time to break these out. And yeah, just basically wear these all the time. Alright, it's conclusion time. As always, I mean, with these videos, I basically already drew a conclusion in the whole video because I ranked things. And what I will say, what I've noticed is that the joggers I tend to wear most are the ones that I have in black. Simply because, as I said before, it's like easy to style, easy to wear. But I love colors usually, so it's a bit weird for me to notice that. And yeah, but like I guess it's just a tip for you, you know, if you want to wear them more often, just get them in black because it's a great basic color and it's something that you can just wear anywhere and it's not gonna be like too obvious what you're actually wearing, basically, if it's a sweatpant or not. Of course, if you just really wear them for chilling at home, then get all the colors in the world because, I mean, why wouldn't you? Just to have fun at home, yeah. And I will say that, you know, of course, the tighter fitting joggers are more the ones I wear outside. I don't really wear the like super sweatpant look joggers outside, actually. That's really, there's something I can't, that I just can't do it. So the Roots ones, maybe you'll find me take out the trash in those, but that's it, basically. That's really it. Yeah. If there's a pair of joggers in there that you're like, wow, this is amazing, you can always check those out. If there's something you think I'm, you know, missing, or like you have a favorite pair of joggers that, you know, should have been in this video, you can tell me down below. I'm always happy to hear some of your suggestions. Let me know which one your favorite was, and otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Yeah, like I said, if you have any like feedback, any suggestions, any comments, just leave them down below. You can follow me on Instagram. I have 2 Instagram channels that I'm trying to post on more regularly. And of course, you can also DM me there. But yeah, otherwise, if you have any suggestions also for more top 5 like videos you want to see, anything where you're like, please give me a ranking on this, you can also tell me. And otherwise, again, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't yet, give this video your thumbs up. Also, if you haven't yet, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!